What's going on YouTube? Riding Frame here with a how-to video. I know I said it'd be a while before I was back, but had to come back a little sooner than expected. I'd been getting a lot of questions about how to do airbags, and I haven't seen anyone showing how to build them that I can see. If you have been, I'm missing it. But so I figured I'd just do a quick how-to and show everybody how to do it. It's real simple. It's not difficult at all. You're going to need a few things. Thin piece of plastic. And when I say thin, I mean like, the size of for sale sign, pretty much. You need your rubber O-rings, which these were real simple to pick up. You pick them up at any hardware store. Home Depot's, Lowe's. You can pick them up at an auto supply store probably. Just a rubber O-ring. The size I got, I don't even know if my camera would pick it up. It's a 5/16 outer diameter, and it's a 3/16 inner diameter. And I got 10 of them for, I think it was like $3, $2, something like that. So yeah, it's real simple. It's nothing difficult. All you need is your O-rings, thin piece of plastic, some glue. I use MaxiCure because it's honestly the best stuff I've found. You're gonna need a small piece of sandpaper, and the most important, you're gonna need a pair of hole punchers. So it's real simple. Just take your O-rings, you're going to stack them on top of each other depending on how you want them set. Now if you're going to do them, if you're really going to detail your front end or your front suspension and you want them seen, the thing about an airbag with the front suspension is it's not going to go straight up and down. It's not going to deflate that way. It's going to deflate and then push off to the side a little bit. So if you want that detail in there, you got to add it, or you can even put one over the top a little bit, because that's kind of what it's going to do anyway. So it depends on which part you're putting it on, which side you're making it for. Next, I'm going to put down a little bit of glue. I'm not going to do it right now for you guys, but you guys will get the idea. And everyone's vacuuming around here because we're moving. But yeah, I'm going to dip into the glue. I'm running a little glue around the inside diameter of the O-ring. Real little. You don't got to put a lot on here. With this MaxiCure stuff, I get like an instant bond. So you got to know where you're putting the O-ring. Make sure it's where you want it to be. Get them together. Press them down. You probably won't even have to hold them for a second, but I would anyway. Just double check, make sure they're going to fit where you want them. After that, you're going to end up with something that looks like this. And this is not coming apart. I've been pulling on this thing for like an hour. It hasn't come apart. After that, I'm going to take that piece of thin plastic that I got here, and I'm going to punch out, a bunch of holes. Roughly 3 or 4 should do ya. Again, back into the glue, a little bit around the inside diameter, or the inside of it a little bit. I'm going to take a piece of that plastic that we punched out, and before you glue it to this, before you stick to this, run around the edge with the sandpaper so it cleans it up nice. It cleans up any little burrs or anything that could have happened being punched out with the hole punch. Then you can set it on top. You'll get something that looks like that. You'll repeat that exact same process on the other side, and that's where you end up with pretty much a finished product. A deflated airbag. You got your top. I'd paint that silver because every single airbag I've ever seen has the silver metal on the top and bottom holding the airbag together. If you want to get a little more detailed with it, you could add a small bead right here. And with that small bead, it'll look like the fitting for the airline to go into the airbag. You know, depending on how you're setting it up, how you're putting it. You know, I've seen them every which way. I've seen them on the link bars. I think I've done that before. Or, you know, where you have your link bar, then you'll set your airbag on top of that, and then put a bracket coming off the frame. I've seen them right over the rear axle, where you have your rear axle on each side. You have an airbag, and then you have, you know, a bridge going across your notch. I've seen them every which way, so it's honestly up to the imagination how you want to put your airbags. There's nothing saying you can't add them this way or that way. So, yeah, but I'm going to cut it here. Say like always, till next time, later.